I don't know if I feel kind of nervous suddenly. My name's Tom. I'm from Sweet Williams. We have a record out on Wrong Speed. I'm talking to you about 5 records in 5 minutes. Thank you, Joe, for asking me to do this. The first record I want to talk about is this. It's by a band called Ensaña from Madrid. It's called Rosario de Concesiones. The bass player has only been playing since the band started, which is remarkable because her tone and approach is just incredible. I cannot describe this music, but I think you should definitely listen to this. It's on a label called Repetidor, which is an interesting label. They put out a lot of Spanish bands, a lot of cool Spanish bands, but this is by far my favourite record on the label. The music's really interesting. It's not like anything else. It's very difficult to ascertain where the one is a lot of the time, at least on first listen, which can be quite compelling. It makes it very addictive. So you have to listen to it more than once for it to become clear in your mind what is actually happening. I'm going to pick one song from it, Esta pera no tiene corazón, which means this pair has no heart. Great song. The second record that I want to tell you about is Nil All by Hands Up Who Wants to Die. If you like dirty, ugly, tangled bass lines, this has got it. This has got it all. Side 1 is amazing. Side 2 really takes it somewhere else, and the first tune on side 2 in particular is my favourite, Nausea. This is on red vinyl. I think there's a green vinyl version as well, but I like red. It's my favourite flavour. Nil All by Hands Up Who Wants to Die, out of Dublin, I believe. Dublin and Cork, I think. Sorry if I've got that wrong, Hands Up Who Wants to Die, but Dublin and Cork and London, I think. The third record I want to talk about is by Pefkin. It's called The Light Bends Inwards. Pefkin is the project of a woman called Gail Brogan from Scotland, who has been making music in one form or another for a long time now. Pefkin has a lot of records, but this might be my favourite. Again, this is from this year. This is a lathe cut on clear vinyl. It's a record that is, instead of being pressed in a factory, somebody has to sit there and cut each record one by one. It comes with a few nice little things, like all of Pefkin's records do. You never just get the record. You get like these beautiful prints on really carefully selected stock. Everything she does is really good. This might be my favourite of her records. It's kind of like, I've likened it before to taking a ride in a hot air balloon at dusk. It's like weightless, sort of stretched out folk music that really exists in that kind of realm between daylight and twilight, you know. Pefkin, The Light Bends Inwards. The next record I want to talk about is by Come. They've been around for a long time, on and off, from Boston. This is their second record. It is called Don't Ask, Don't Tell. It's not quite as furious as their first record, 1111, but I think they took a bit of a leap in terms of composition and writing on this album. This is the reissue. This is the double reissue that comes with an extra LP of singles and B-sides and things on Fire Records, not actually on Fire. That always sounds confusing, doesn't it? It's on Fire. It is actually on Fire. One of the remarkable things about this band is the guitar interplay, which is, something we all really love. You think about like bands like Television, where there's two guitars and they do something that is more than the sum of its parts. Well, Come do that. They have that in spades, and also one of the coolest voices in all of rock music. Don't Ask, Don't Tell by Come. So if you're going to listen to one song, listen to Last Mistake or Sharon versus Karen. Those are my two picks off of this record. I also was fortunate enough to meet them briefly, and I got my ancient copy of Fast Piss Blues signed by the whole band. It was really nice to meet them. Very nice people, very cool, very generous with their time. So the final record that I would like to talk about is Everything Ends by Smoking Room on Eyeless Records from Brighton, UK. Smoking Room is Mikey. They drum in Pascagoula and Mulholland. Exceptional drummer. And I was lucky enough to become friends with Mikey while they were making Everything Ends on like old cassette machines and reel-to-reel tape recorders in their house and various other spaces. It's the B1. It's the first song on side 2. Bruise Easy is the one that really kills me. Although the whole record is absolutely beautiful. Every song's great. If you like your guitars dirty and up front and a bit woozy, there's some nice tremolo bar action on this record. And the lyrics are particularly thoughtful, I think. It comes with a lyric book, so you can read along with exquisite handwriting, I might add, and really pretty songs. Then you definitely need to listen to Everything Ends by the Smoking Room. Nice one, Mikey.